Hey everybody. So, um I just got back from Galaxy's Edge. Holy smokes. Um if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're watching this on replay, um subscribe, like our channel. We do lots of Disney, Knott's Berry Farm, food reviews, everything else. So, be sure to give us a like. And I'm going to be talking about Galaxy's Edge. Hi, Samantha. So, yeah, I just got back from Galaxy's Edge. Guys, look, Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge.
Hey,
I
Liz.
am so excited. My God, you guys. I just got home, Liz. Just got home. So, yeah, this is my bracelet, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge from 1 to 5 p.m. Ah. So I'm going to tell you guys as much as I possibly can. They did not allow photography or videography. It was completely frowned upon. They had us put our phones and any electronics devices, iPhone watches, like all those, they had us seal them in these white bags, and so we weren't allowed to bring anything into the Galaxy's Edge area. So I have no pictures or videos. I do have pictures, but they said they're not available yet until I guess the 31st. So I took photos in front of the Millennium Falcon. Ah! Yeah. I took pictures in front
Hey,
of the
Arjan.
cantina. Hi, Arjons. I took photos in front of the cantina. I'm just like, oh my God, you guys. Like, I have souvenirs. I have souvenirs. So, oh my gosh. I don't even know where to start.
Hey, theme park
Hi, theme
lifestyle.
park lifestyle. Okay, so what do you guys want to know about Galaxy's Edge? Because I can tell you guys everything. I just can't show you pictures. They wouldn't allow pictures or videos. In fact, one cast member got booted out of Galaxy's Edge because they ripped their bag and took their phone out, and they were trying to videotape the Millennium Falcon. And immediately security got him and was like, come with us, took him to the back. They're probably gonna get fired. But yeah, they're really strict on that. Yes, I did get to try food and drinks. So I had the Ronto wrap, which is,
You should show them the receipt.
well, I think the receipts are in my purse. So yeah, the receipts are in my purse. So let me let you guys know there's two eating places inside Galaxy's Edge. The first one is Cargo Bay 7. That's a sit-down restaurant, and they serve like soba noodle salads, like a shrimp skewer thing, and then some beef meal. I didn't do the sit-down. Hi, Al.
She's talking about her just coming back from
I
Galaxy's
just came back
Edge.
from Galaxy's Edge, guys. Like what? An hour and a half ago. Yeah. So I'm still reeling from like freaking out. Okay. So Ronto's Roasters is what it's called. I don't know if you guys can see. Like focus. Ronto Roasters.
Hey, Ruby.
So it's a little backwards, but yeah, it says Ronto Roasters. So I had a Ronto wrap. There's two different wraps that they serve there. There's a morning Ronto wrap that they serve up until like 12 noon, I think. And then the regular Ronto wrap. And then they also have quick oats or overnight oats that they serve in the morning as well. And then they have drinks. And that's pretty much it for their quick service. Like literally you have a choice of a wrap. In the morning you get the wrap or the oatmeal.
Theme park lifestyle account. Let me switch it. I'm excited to hear about Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, okay.
So,
Hi, Ruby.
So yeah, hurry back and then.
Yeah, hurry back. I'll give you a couple minutes.
So.
Yeah, I know they did. They said, I know, right? I could draw a diagram. I could draw a map. I could so draw a map for you guys. But Okay, let me paint a picture for you guys just to start before we get into the food and everything else. So when you first walk into Galaxy's Edge, in order to get there, in order to get your bands, because right now they're doing like the reservation things, the reservation times. So how we did ours was we went over to the Star Wars launch bay. In the Star Wars launch bay, you had to show your reservation. Hi, Daryl.
So this is my depiction of what she did when she went into Galaxy's Edge.
Why the big boot? What the heck?
It's you.
Oh
I was
gosh,
trying,
stop.
like,
No. Stop.
artist rendition of what Galaxy's Edge looks like. It's right here. See.
And that's your Millennium Falcon? Good God, that's a horrible. Right? Exactly, Vicky.
I never said I
Don't
was good
quit your
drawing.
day job.
I never said I was good drawing.
Anywho, so we went to to Launch Bay. At the Launch Bay, they had us show our reservation and they had us show our ID just to make sure that it all matched up. Once they did that, they gave us a colored wristband. So we had blue, and our time was from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So we got there right at like 12:45 or something. So we waited a little bit before we went inside. But I'm going to let you know the time slot is exactly what they give you. So once this time slot, the 5 o'clock, rolls around, they'll evacuate everybody out of Galaxy's Edge. Once everyone is cleared out, I know, right? They'll clear everybody out of the Galaxy's Edge area, and then they'll allow the next time slot to come in. So each band is colored. They can tell by showing you have to show your wristband every time whenever you're walking into the area. And then they have you line up in order to get into Galaxy's Edge. Now for us, we did have to put our phones, cell phones, any electronic devices in a sealable bag. Once Galaxy's Edge opens to the public on the 31st, you guys won't have to do that because obviously it's open to the public. Everybody can take pictures or videos. So yeah, stormtroopers definitely will be escorting you out, and they have a lot of those.
No, I mean, like, for every group that was there, did the stormtroopers push everybody out? Because that's what I heard they were gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they're literally like, okay, everybody. So they make a little announcement too. The stormtroopers, they'll make an announcement beforehand, like they're getting ready to clear out the area. Yeah. So they do announce it before, like an hour before you're supposed to leave. You're drinking up all my tea.
I went to go try to find some, and there was none made.
Yeah, I know.
I can make Gatorade.
So once you're in that like line area, you walk around the corner, and as soon as you walk around, there's like you're there on Batu, and you walk through like this tunnel. It's like fully immersive. You walk in. First order area is right when you walk in. So you're right there, first order. You have the ships. You've got there's like a gift shop to the right, and the gift shop has all first order stuff, like 709, all that, like all of it. So after the gift shop, then the cantina is right there. So if you want to go straight to the cantina when you get in there, I would definitely suggest like doing that. My suggestion probably would be to go and explore the rest of the shops and maybe the resistance area, because what happens is they're only going to allow a certain amount of people in during that time slot. So once everybody else experiences everything, like once they go to the cantina and once they experience the Millennium Falcon and all that stuff like that, then they have the rest of the area to explore. So those places fill up fast. Like there's a line like right as soon as you get there, because they want to experience all that stuff right away. But what I did, I was actually able to ride the Millennium Falcon twice. And that's because the very first time I went, we went into the single rider line. Yes, they have a single rider line. So I went in the single rider line. And then after I went into the single rider line. Then I got out, and by the time I got out, everybody else had already like rode the Millennium Falcon. They were already like in the queue line. And so I got to ride it again.
Oh, so now they want to ask how was the ride?
The ride is awesome. Okay, so obviously you're not on the actual Millennium Falcon. So the Millennium Falcon that's on the outside is pretty much a model. It's just standing there, like, so you don't actually get to go inside of that one. But the queue line is around it. And I know the tea is hot today. Very hot, very spicy, Juan.
It's a spicy goodness tea.
So you get to go, the queue is around the Millennium Falcon, and then it goes up like a ramp and then down and around. And so you're going up like 2 levels. And so on the second level is where you're going to go and meet Hondo. And Hondo tells you about the, that you guys are, that he's trying to recruit new, what's it called?
Smugglers.
I can't think of smugglers. So he's recruiting new smugglers. He wants to know if you qualify to be a smuggler. Chewie's gonna let you borrow the Millennium Falcon to go do the smuggle run. So you have to go in and see if you qualify or see if you can make it. So after you meet Hondo and you go inside the Millennium Falcon, and oh my God, guys, it is the Millennium Falcon. Like, I almost cried. Everything looks like the Millennium Falcon. Like, everywhere you walk, it's the Millennium Falcon. Like, you're walking down the hallways, and it's like, like, oh my God, it's amazing. And then you go into the middle area, like, kind of like, I don't know, what would you call it?
It's
like the living room area of the Millennium Falcon. What is that?
No, it's like the, it's like sitting area.
Yeah, like sitting area.
Where she's talking about where the chess set is. That
yeah, they have the chess set and they have the curved sofa, and you can actually sit at the curved sofa while you're waiting to like go into, into the Millennium Falcon or the area for the ride. So
the Falcon Lounge.
Yeah, the Falcon Lounge, pretty much. So in that thing, I think there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4. So there's gonna be.
There you go, loading area.
Loading area. So there's 24 people in that room. Okay, so it's pretty big. So I mean, if you go in there, like right when you walk in, you can go and sit at the couch, take pictures, whatever. Some people just stand around and kind of like congregate until their color is called. So they give you these colored cards. And they tell you not to look at them until you like get into that lounge area. So they'll hand you colored cards. They'll be yellow, purple, orange, and blue, I think. And then I think there's red. So each person gets one of those card things. There's 6 total in your group. So there's going to be 2 pilots, a pilot and co-pilot. Hi, Rosa. There's going to be 2 gunners and then 2 engineers. So the pilots obviously are going to steer the plane, put it in hyperspeed, all that kind of stuff. The gunners are going to be shooting any of the enemies and everybody coming at the plane or the ship. And then the engineers.
Slow down, you're getting a little.
I know, I'm like freaking out. Sorry.
Take a deep breath. I know you're excited. You love this, but I know. Just relax. You're back.
Oh my God. I want to go back already.
You will. Don't worry. You're going back. So.
And then the engineers are the ones that fix the plane if any damages or anything happens.
From what Nikki said also about the ride, as far as what you just said, Daryl, it's not exact. It's random. So you can't exactly be like, I want to be a gunner. They hand you the card. The card is like, you can't see it until you flip it over until you go into the thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, actually, from what I gather, because I went on it twice and both times I was engineer.
Hyperventilating in hyperspace.
Right. And both times I was engineer and both times I was to the back of the line. So I'm thinking pilots are first, gunners are second, engineers are third. So if you want to be a pilot, try to like, well, you can't really because they kind of just escort you in and ask you how many people are coming with you.
Mm.
So, but if you want to be a pilot, try to be the first in that group. And if you want to be a gunner, you second to the group and
or go in with a party of 6.
Yeah, try to get a party of 6 together and then just be like, because after we were engineers, we tried to switch with our next group. And we were like, we were already engineers. We kind of want to experience like the full thing and we want to be a different, something different. And the other people that were in our group were like, no, we don't want to switch. Even though they had never ridden it before, they didn't want to switch. So I was engineered both times, but whatever. And once they give you the cards, then you can, thanks Donald Trump. So you turn the card over and you find out exactly which one you are. So whether or not you're engineer, gunner, or pilot. After you have your card, they line you up and they put you into the cargo bay. So you actually get to go and you sit down, 2 in front, 2 in the middle, 2 in the back. There's panels along the sides of you, and those are your switch panels. So, and then the pilot obviously has their front console. So you get to, how did he get in here? I don't know. Right, Mark? So you have your little button panels, and what you're gonna do is when the ride starts, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, do not think that it's just like another Star Tours or it's some other ride where what you do isn't going to affect the ride, because this is a fully immersive ride. If you don't steer that ship, we're crashing. Like, the pilot has to be on point. So if you're a pilot, you need to steer that ship. You need to pull it up so you don't crash into cliffs and other ships. You gotta steer it down. You gotta maneuver it. Yeah, it's definitely like Mission Space on steroids. Like, pilots definitely have to steer their ships. And the gunners, if they don't shoot those other ships that are shooting at us, we're gonna get shot down. So they have to be on it. Engineers, you gotta fix things right away. If you don't fix it right away, the ship's gonna go down. So everybody has to do their part and everybody has to communicate with each other. So if you don't communicate with each other, then you're not going to complete the mission and everything's going to suck. So, no, you can't just automatically switch. The only way that you could switch is if you
kill everybody in the cockpit.
Well, I will kill everyone. Yeah. So the only way you could switch human person is if you switch cards with them right when you're in that the lounge area. Yeah. So if they don't want to switch with you, you basically have to keep the card you have, and that's it. But in the middle of the ride, you can't just get up and switch because you have to seatbelt yourself in. So you're buckled in, you're there for the ride. And there's so much going on that literally you couldn't like get up in the middle and be like, "Hey, I want to switch," because
tell them about the queue line with Hondo.
Oh, the queue line with Hondo is so awesome. I did, like, if you wouldn't have seen him touching the panels on the side, you would have thought he was a real person. Like, that's the only thing that convinced me that he was, like, not a real person, was because when he was touching the panels, he didn't, like, fully touch it. He was just like this, but he didn't fully touch it. And that's the only way that I knew that it wasn't Hondo, because I was like, that animatronic, oh my God, like, holy heck. So, going back, where was I at? The ride.
The ride.
Okay, so what's going to happen is there's going to be, like, obviously pilot has to steer with the joystick, and then the co-pilot has to put everybody into hyperspeed, so they have to pay attention. Whatever lights light up or they flash, you have to touch the buttons. So, like, if you are an engineer, there'll be, like, maybe one button here and then, like, 2 others that you have to touch over here to, like, activate something. So then you have to tell the pilot when it's activated. So, like, you have to tell them, like, okay, the harpoons are activated. You know, push the buttons and tell them that it's activated. So it's like everything's communication with everybody. And it makes it so much of a better experience. And the first time you're writing it, like, you're so busy, like, trying to push buttons that you can't kind of see, like, what's in front of you or where you guys are flying at. But I think it makes it for a more immersive experience.
Yeah.
Our second pilot sucked big time. She crashed into everything. And at the end, Honda was disappointed in us because we had so many damages and so many repairs that he actually took credits from us. I wanted to punch our pilot in the face. And I even asked her, let me be pilot. But no, did she want me to be pilot? No, because she wanted to be greedy. And at the end, she felt so bad because the gunners were looking at her. We were looking at her like, you totally screwed up because she wanted to be pilot so bad. And then we ended up failing at the end because of her, that she ended up taking the stairs instead of the elevator. She didn't even want to be in the same room with us after because we were just like, you failed miserably.
And yes, Al, there's 6 seats in the ride.
Yeah.
So you have a pilot, co-pilot, you have 2 engineers, 2 gunners.
Yep.
So yeah, there is a co-pilot position that you can sit at.
There's a co-pilot. The co-pilot has to make sure that we go into hyperspeed, that the ship is powered on. Roar like Chewie the whole time. I know, right?
just make sure that the person who's piloting it
Hi, Racia.
looks at you and says, "Hey, Chewie, punch it!" And then yeah,
Chewie, punch it.
So when we go together, I'm gonna take my shirt off and just
It was so funny. Like
get kicked out.
The girl the co-pilot, because the co-pilot was her mother. And, like, she was telling her, like, okay, we have to go into hyperspeed. Why did she pull the handle like this? Like, you're supposed to pull it all the way back. She pulls it like this, and we literally went like this, jumped to hyperspace, like, we were like this. And we're like, pull it all the way back. And then we finally went into hyperspace.
Thanks, Brittany.
So every little thing that you guys do on there is going to affect what happens, which is crazy. Like, you can have any outcome you want, like, pretty much. However you're navigating the plane, however you're doing it.
So there's like multiple possible
Multiple. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's so cool.
That's really cool.
So, yeah, you're supposed to steal a cargo train. Like, that's what you're supposed to do to take it. 6 people per mission. So, 6.
I know, it sounds like a team building exercise with strangers.
Literally, it is. The other ride, I got to see where it was going to be at, but obviously it's not ready yet, but it's in all these caves, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, because the Rise of Resistance is it's supposed to be inside some caverns or something like that. Yeah, it is.
And you can see like the caverns in the background. So that looks pretty cool. I didn't get to go inside the cantina because the cantina line was so long. And every single time we tried to get into the line, they kept closing off the line because it was so many people in there just wanted to get drunk. So I didn't get to see the cantina, but that was the only thing I didn't get to see. I did have blue milk, and it's really good. Where's the blue milk? There's the blue milk.
There's the receipt proving it. Blue milk.
Milk stand. So the milk stand is really cool because that's when you first come in too. So if you're like, I do it backwards. So say you guys are coming in, Cantina's over here, and blue milk is over here.
Like a small map you can have of Galaxy?
Nope.
Really?
They wouldn't give us maps. They wouldn't give us nothing.
You know what I heard was that app is going to be immersive.
It is.
It's going to have
if you go to the app, if you go to the app, there's a map on there, and also it's a translator as well. So there's people that will talk to you in other languages, and you can use your app to use as a translator, and you can translate what they're saying.
Oh, Vicky wants to know what was the flavor like.
Okay, so there's blue milk and there's green milk. When you go to the stand, there's like all these, like, there's tanks that have the blue and green milk in them.
Uh-huh.
And then there's all these globes that have the blue and green milk hanging from them. Cool. So it's like a little station. It's just blue milk and green milk. They'll ask you if you want the blue milk or the green milk. And the blue milk tastes like, it tastes like a push-up. So if you guys remember like the push-ups when you were a kid, it tastes like a push-up.
A push-pop?
Push-pop, yeah.
A push-up?
Yeah. No, the push-ups. Like,
yeah, you were sitting push-pop.
Push-pop, push-up, push-up.
They're called push-pops.
Push-pop,
They're push-pops, right?
What? Is it push-pop?
Push-pop.
The ones with the plastic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 different kinds.
There's a push-up and there's a push-pop.
Yeah.
There's a push-up?
Yeah, the push-up is the Flintstones one.
Okay.
It's called Flintstones push-up, and it has Fred Flintstone on it, and it's orange. But the push-ups are the ones that are multicolored, and it has the same thing. It's like the card.
Okay, so this one's a push pop, but it's the blue flavored one. So it tastes like a blueberry push pop, basically. It's actually really good. It's not bad. It's not overly sweet. It's actually really good. I actually had one and then I wanted to have another one.
Because
The-
the Fred Flintstone one doesn't come in any other color but orange.
Yeah.
No.
The green milk tastes citrusy. So it tastes almost like between an orange and lemon kind of flavor. So it's more citrusy. But from what I've heard, a lot of people say that kind of like rainbow sherbet. So the green milk, a lot of people don't like it as much as the blue milk. So everybody favors the blue milk over the green milk. I've asked a couple of people around because I wanted, even though I couldn't vlog, I wanted to get an idea from other people, like what they thought about it.
She getting you all that fresh tea.
Yeah, so
According
Blue
to Fawn,
milk
this
is the way to
spicy
go.
tea going right now.
yeah.
Spicy tea?
Spicy
Never
tea.
heard of spicy tea before.
Well, chai latte.
Exclusive spicy
Chai
tea.
tea is actually a
But
spicy
y'all heard the James Charles bringing up cold tea about Jeffree Star?
Yeah, we heard it all.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
That's Coke.
Huh?
Oh,
It's right there.
we should go to the store and go get us something. I have money in there. So blue milk and green milk. They have 2 places to eat at. They have a quick service and then they have the restaurant. You can mix green with blue, but I'm telling you, they fill the cups up to the top. So the cup is about this big. It's about $8, $7.99, and they fill it to the top. So I would almost bet would be the color of not to taste. Green is icky for milk, since it seems spoiled. Yeah, it kind of looked like throw up. It was like a bright, like a kind of off green. I don't know.
probably wouldn't drink either one of them.
The
to
blue
be
milk is
honest.
actually good.
It's a, like they just said, it's a visual thing.
Yeah.
Like,
It's pretty good. I liked it. So the food I ate was the Ronto wrap. They have a breakfast wrap in the morning, and they have the overnight oats. Those are the only 2 things that they have on the quick service for in the morning. And then they have just the regular Ronto wrap in the afternoon. And that's the only thing they serve at that quick service area. So it's not like you have a choice of, I want a Ronto wrap or I want something else, or
it's this is what you get in. Surprise!
pretty much. It's like, this is what we're serving on Batu. If you want something else, you have to go to the actual sit-down restaurant. So, the Ronto wrap is actually not bad. It's a sausage with like a
What do you want?
just like Sprite or some or Fanta, orange Fanta.
Orange.
So the Ronto wrap is a pita bread, and they put like a slice of like roasted pork, and then they put sausage, and then they put like a zesty, I don't want to say zesty, tangy coleslaw on the top. And so it's kind of like a hot dog, but it's in a pita wrap, and it's sausage with pork in. It's actually not bad at all. I liked it. It is very filling, so
I was about to say, the day you have a zesty coleslaw, you better tell
yeah,
me.
it wasn't spicy.
I was like,
It
wait
wasn't spicy. Zesty. They I guess because they put like maybe lemon or something in it. I don't know.
Oh.
But the Ronto wrap did have peppercorns in it, but I can eat peppercorn because
Yeah.
it's pepper.
It's
So
just pepper, yeah.
so the Ronto wrap was $12.99 for the Ronto wrap. And let's see. So oats are the vegan option. I think so. Yeah. Can you just turn it off? Or just like put my bag in the other room so you can't hear it. Just stick it in the other room. So, let's see. Ronto wrap. Okay, and then did I see Jedi's roaming around? Yes. So there was the resistance walking around. They interact with you. So they'll walk up to you and they'll ask you, like, have you joined the resistance? Are you with the First Order? Like, they'll ask you questions and interact with you. That was really cool. That I loved. I got to see Chewie. Chewie was walking around, and the coolest thing was that he was like free roaming, and it was crazy because there was this like I guess it was like a satellite port or something that was like on the side of like where you walk, and it started like dysfunctioning or like beeping and like making all these noises and doing all this stuff. And Chewy went over there and he like pushed a couple of buttons and he fixed it. And everybody's like, "Oh, that was awesome! Yay, Chewy!" Like, and he was high fiving people. It was cool. So yeah, like he interacted with you. It was awesome. Like everything is interactive. Everything is immersive. Um, they have a droid store, so you could go in and build your own droid, and they have tons of options, tons of different droids you can build. No, I didn't see any Ewoks, so no Ewoks there. Um,
Well, it is Batu.
yeah, so yeah, they didn't have any Ewoks, but they did have stormtroopers. They had Kylo Ren was there. Yeah. Oh, Kylo Ren talked to us. He asked us if we wanted to join the First Order, and we kind of caved because Kylo Ren. He's kind of cute. We didn't see any Jawas either, but
Don't
again,
ask me twice.
this was the first day, and it was a cast exclusive, so there was a lot of things that weren't fully out yet. Like everybody's talking about those little like grenade bomb thingy sodas.
Oh, the Coca-Cola.
There was none there. Honestly, there was none. So you couldn't buy those, and so they didn't have those available. They did have the food. They had lots of food there. They don't have any the Jar Jars or the porks. They there was no Jar Jar Binks or anything. There was no porks walking around, but you could buy porks and you could buy Jar Jars and you could buy
Jar Jar.
like you could buy Ewoks. So they had them like little stuffed animals. They're like about this big and they're like I want to say they're like $14. But they're cute little like stuffed animals, like the ones that your kids sleep with, like the cute cutesy little like stuffed dolls. And
Okay, I might buy an Ewok one of those.
yeah, they were really cute. They actually had a jewelry box that I wanted to buy. It was a music box and it was all wood. And it had
Play the Cantina song.
no, it had the Imperial symbol on it, and it played the Imperial March when you wound it. It was so cute. It was how much was it? It was $29.99. I know you need an Ewok. Just rent Ari. She's an Ewok. But
Ewok for hire.
right, Ewok for hire. Let's see. What else? Huh? Oh, they were asking about like if they had any Ewoks there or porgs or anything like that. They have a marketplace. So they have like separate stores. So they have a separate droid store. They have a separate store that sells like the lightsabers, which are really cool. Oh my god, the lightsabers and the holocrons. They sell those in the same store. Those were awesome.
Should tell them about the prices and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
So lightsabers go from $100 all the way up to $200. $200 being the highest. It's $199.99, and that's the Ahsoka Tano double blades. The other ones are like $100, $105, $109. Those prices.
The build
Yeah, it is highlighted like crazy. There was lights all around. I didn't get to see it lit up yet. But yeah, I didn't get a lightsaber, Daryl. But I love the Sakatano blades, and if I had a choice, I would get those ones. So those are the ones I want to get. Oh, see my Galaxy's Edge shirt? Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So yeah. Okay. So my souvenirs. Let me see. Where are they at? Where are they at? Hemi, my bag over there?
like all over the place.
I know. I don't even know where to start. Like, what questions do you guys have? Like, do you have any questions for me? Any questions? Any questions? So let me show you the souvenirs that I did get. So this one is a, let's focus. Okay. Focus. Black Spire Outpost pin. Yes, I did get to go inside.
Of what?
And then this one is a Batu pin. So it says Batu, and it has the Millennium Falcon and the whole area on the outside. I got to take pictures in front of the Millennium Falcon. That was cool. So I'll have those pictures. And I got to take a picture in front of the cantina. So, and then this one is a pin of DJ Rex. So.
It says right there in blue, it says get caught in the tractor beat.
Yeah. So, yes, to answer your question, I did get to go to the Resistance area. There's really not much out there right now except for like the X-Wing and the planes. You can take pictures in front of them. They have PhotoPass photographers out in front, and you're able to take photos in front of the ships.
Are you talking about Chewie free roaming?
And Chewie's free roaming around and stuff like that. And you get to see the entrance of where the next ride is going to be at. Because that's over on the Resistance side. But other than that, it was just pretty much walking. It almost kind of seemed like like the walk between Frontierland and like when you're going around. It kind of seemed like that, but there was just like trees and stuff. The one cool freaking thing that I love so much is while you're in that area, the sounds that you hear, like you can hear ships flying over your head. But, like, you don't see them. But you can literally hear the way that they do the speakers. It's like you can hear it. It goes like that.
That's cool.
And I'm just like, what the hell?
Was there an A-Wing sitting there?
Yes.
Oh.
There's an A-Wing.
There's a Blue Resistance X-Wing.
Yes.
They have Poe Dameron's X-Wing, and then they have the A-Wing sitting
And then
there.
they have an A-Wing, yes. So I did get to see those.
Oh.
I know.
From the original.
Yeah.
No.
No. Pew, pew, pew. I know, right? The Millennium Falcon is amazing. When you walk in there and you see the Millennium Falcon, it takes your breath away. Just the scale of it.
Yeah, because the fact about the Millennium Falcon here in Anaheim as opposed to the one over in Walt Disney World, ours is the actual movie prop that J.J. Abrams used in Force Awakens and was it The Last Jedi?
Yes.
So we have the actual 1:1 scale prop.
Did I roll around and kiss the ground? Josh, I wish. I wish. I should have, honestly. I wanted to kiss the Millennium Falcon, but they wouldn't let me that close to it.
Talking about the Droid Factory?
The droid. No, I started getting to it. I told them like you get to build different droids. Okay, so the droids. I know one guy I seen had a droid built. It was really cool because it was like a R2, but it was all black and then clear on the top where the dome is. You could see the little mechanics inside, and like he interacts with you and talks with you. So that was really cool. And he said it cost him like $115 or something to make his. So it just depends on Falcon and Soundstage in the UK. They did build one there, yes. So here's the other souvenirs that I got. Let me focus. So
And what are these called again?
these are called tokens. So they have Jedi tokens and then they have First Order tokens. So the Jedi tokens are these. Hi, unboxing and review. And then on the back, let me see if it focuses. There you go. And then this is the front part. And then this is the other token. It's Yoda. And then the back.
Wait, where'd you get this shirt? You got it in Florida, right?
This I actually got in Florida. I was getting ready for Galaxy's Edge, so I seen it and I was like, I want to. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Like, I just got back from Galaxy's Edge, like, what, 2 hours ago now? How many? I don't know. I don't even know.
And she's like a kid.
Did I see DJ Rex? No, I didn't get to see DJ Rex because the cantina was packed. So every single time I kept trying to go into the cantina, they kept closing the line and saying that they wouldn't let anybody else in, and we had to wait for the line to die down before they'd let people in. So I didn't want to stand around and keep waiting. I was like, I'll go to see the cantina. Another time, I wanted to see the rest of Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, did you explain the?
It was absolutely amazing.
The 2-drink maximum.
Oh, at the cantina, though, there is a 2-drink maximum because they don't want people getting sloshed inside the park. Obviously, this is the first land that is going to be serving alcohol in Disneyland, so they don't want people walking around like crazy drunk. So, a 2-drink maximum per person. So, after 2 drinks, they cut you off, and they'll mark your bracelet. So, like here, I have a mark because I rode the Millennium Falcon, so they gave me a mark because I rode it. But technically, I wrote it twice, so I wrote it more than anybody else. And then these are the Sith tokens. So that one has Darth Maul. Focus again. There it goes.
There you go.
And then the back. And then here is Darth Vader.
Oh, it's focused. Out of focus. Back up just a little. There you go.
I find your lack of faith disturbing. So yeah. And then this one says, yes, use your power focus. For the
yeah, they're both non-alcoholic, right?
yes, the blue milks are non-alcoholic, and you can get them outside. They're right across from the cantina. So, and the line, even though it may look long, it goes really fast because they have 2 cashiers that are doing it. So it literally goes by really quick.
Cargo says scroll up.
Scroll up. Let's see.
Nikki, did you and Kelly go shopping together and get your monster dresses?
We did, Cargo. Yes, we did. We got our Monsters Inc. dresses. They were discounted for $30. $168 dresses for $30. So yes.
And then Mar wants to know, did you get those at the gift shop?
Yes. So I got these in the gift shop. I have the names of them.
Oh, here it is.
So the tokens I got at Doc Ondar's Den. So I don't know if you can see that. Focus. Come on, focus.
Wait, you almost had it. Yo,
There it goes.
Go.
Doc Ondar's Den. So that's where I got the tokens. So and Doc Ondar's Den is the same place that you get the lightsabers at, and the same place that you get the holocrons at. So the holocrons are $60 each, and then you can get the different I can't think right now.
Kyber crystals.
The Kyber crystals. You can get the different ones, and they come in a pack. I didn't check how much the crystals were though.
Oh, Cargo just had another question.
Okay, next question again about the dresses. Sorry. Was there somewhere for you to try them on? No, there wasn't a place for us to try them on. We basically just kind of knew what our sizes were, and we just got them. So.
See, if I would have gone, I probably would have got my own dress.
But to be honest with you, those dresses are really flexible. They have a lot of elastic. It's not like they're tight fitting. So yeah, so I wore 3X and it fits fine. Like I still have a little bit of room if I wanted to so I would say go with the 3X. Yeah, it doesn't pinch me. I don't feel constricted. They're super comfortable and they have pockets. So that's the best
pockets.
thing. They have pockets.
What?
Yeah, pockets.
Yeah. It's like her Dole Whip dress.
Yep.
It has pockets.
They got pockets.
I didn't know your Dole Whips
That's
had
why I
pockets.
love those
Yeah.
dresses. All of those dresses have pockets.
Yeah, all
I
those
love
Disney
dresses with
dresses
pockets.
have
Okay,
pockets.
so wait, tell me how come anytime that you compliment a woman on a dress, her first response is not like oh yeah, it's from so and so or whatever. It's thanks. It has pockets.
Because pockets are amazing.
So true though.
So what else about the?
What else is there to talk about?
You talking about?
Good God, that place is just amazing.
Let's see.
Just to walk around and hang out there is just, it completely, fully immerses you. That is the only land that I've ever been in where I feel fully 100% immersed.
Like you're no longer in Disneyland.
Exactly. I feel like I'm on another planet. In fact, cast members were walking up to us and they would ask us where we got our ears. They go, we keep seeing people walking around with those things. Where did you get them from? And we're like, oh, we got them from a trader on a different planet. And they were like, that's so cool because I've never seen those before. I don't even know what they are. Like, they literally were just like talking. And then they have a certain greeting. Like, they say a certain like hello and goodbye in a different language. It's weird. Like,
those are
everybody. Did it feel weird when you had to transfer back to... Yeah, it did. Like, we walked around the corner and we're in Frontierland. We're like... It was weird.
You're like...
Yeah. I kind of wanted to go back. And it was sad because, like, I walked out and I was like, oh, Frontierland, I want to go back. And then I was like, once you leave, you can't go back in.
Yeah, but it actually wasn't me. It was her.
Yeah, I'm the one that got to go in.
Yep. She got in first.
Yeah, firsties.
One of the firsties in the Galaxy's Edge.
So yeah, it was completely immersive. All the cast members like say a welcome greeting to you. They say a goodbye greeting to you in a certain language. I can't remember what they said. I was just in shock. I was completely like in awe. I wish I could have taken pictures. Guys,
Bear can like tell how
I know,
excited
right?
you are about all of it.
Unfortunately, Eb,
Like,
I'm not going to
losing
be
his
able to
mind.
go, but that's another story for another time.
Yeah.
It's not our story to tell.
Yeah, it's not our story to tell.
Bear,
it was just amazing.
like Bear can
Honestly,
tell how excited you are, and he's like freaking out right now.
Bear,
His
it was
tail, like-
amazing, Bear. It was amazing. I want to go back already.
Because he can tell how excited she is, so like his tail just like is not.
So,
wagging.
human person, good question. Okay, so the entrance,
Wait,
technically,
is that their username?
yeah.
Oh.
So the entrance,
I thought she just said that. I was like, oh, okay.
no, the entrance is actually from, if you're going from Fantasyland into not Critter Country, Frontierland. So if you're walking into that entrance,
If you're walking through that path.
that's the very first like alcove or whatever you want to call it. That's the entrance. And then the exit is going to be towards Big Thunder Railroad, that one closest to that.
So if
area.
you
So
remember
you
where
have to-
Big Thunder
so-
Barbecue was, that's that entrance area. They completely got rid of Big Thunder Barbecue for that.
Yeah. So there's a certain
wait.
way to enter and there's a certain way to exit. And they kind of have cast members that are kind of blocking
So
that
is
area.
that just for Is that just for
Vicky says breathe.
the?
Breathe.
I can't breathe. I'm so excited. I literally like twice. I don't know if you guys seen it. Twice I almost threw up right now because I'm that excited. I'm literally like
Is that
I'm so
just,
excited I can spit.
I can throw up right now. I'm so excited. I'm like,
So wait, so is that just for opening and like for the reservations and stuff to allow people to make sure that they know
I think
who's
so.
going in and who's going out?
yeah.
Because I'm like, that's gonna suck if they won't allow you. To
Oh, Mar,
walk through
I
there.
think you're
Kinda
thinking
like-
of Walt Disney World. We don't have Toy Story Land.
Yeah, we don't have Toy Story Land
No.
here.
Yeah, no, that's
No.
not something.
Our
Walt Disney
Galaxy's
World.
Edge is in between Fantasyland and Frontierland.
Yeah.
So they made like a little alcove area where they got rid of the Big Thunder Barbecue, and they had to what?
They had to change
Re-rail.
the train.
That we had to re-rail the train because
Yeah.
the train actually has a left-hand turn.
Now.
Is it left-hand or right-hand?
It's
left-hand.
left or right hand.
It's a right-hand turn. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a small right-hand curve.
Yeah.
So that's the first for the Disney Railroad.
Left because it's first left.
Is it left?
They had to make a right and then a left. So it's the first left. But actually, Mar, to answer your question, because I went to Hollywood Studios and I looked at the where they're building Galaxy's Edge, and it looks like the Galaxy's Edge entrance is gonna be towards where Toy Story Land is, or in that area, and then the exit might be over by where the Star Tours is now. So it looks like it goes that whole area. So hopefully that answers your question, because I kind of looked around to see, like, navigate, because it kind of looks almost similar to Galaxy's Edge. So it's like, I know that there's an entrance and an exit, and so I was kind of like navigating to see like where it would be at. So yeah. Thanks, Al, for confirming that. Yeah, I was kind of curious, and I was like, I wasn't sure, but I was like, looks like it's gonna be like out through where Star Tours is, so that way it's kind of connected, but not connected. And then the entrance is gonna be kind of towards the, by kind of where Toy Story Land is.
Yeah, because you have the Toy Story entrance here, and I think it's going to be over here on the left,
Yeah.
right? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I honestly can tell you guys, it is completely 100% fully immersive. The cast members there are not in character, are not out of character whatsoever. Their costumes are on point. Even the people, the janitors that clean up the area, are in costume.
Wow.
And the trash cans are completely different. Like everything, it completely immerses you on Batu, and they literally, they talk to you about like the different things that are happening on the planet. It's so weird. It's like I asked them, because they had Funko Pops, or somebody was selling Funko Pops on eBay or something like that, and they're the DJ Rex Funko Pops. They didn't have any there, and I asked cast members, I was like, do you guys sell like DJ Rex Funko Pops? And they were like, what are Funko Pops? And I was like, you know, the little box, the little edition. And they were like, I guess they don't come in our shipments whenever we get them from the smugglers. So so I was like, okay, well, I guess they don't have them.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead. But yeah, they completely immerse you in the whole experience. So I would say definitely go. I would say game plan for like if you first go is to kind of walk around and see the other area, because they do give you a time slot. So like on my bracelet, it tells you like from 1 to 5 p.m. So you have from that time to that time. So if you're late, they're not going to say, oh, you can go in until 5:15 because you're a little late. No, like after 5 o'clock, they literally start to push you out of the area to get ready for the new people that are coming in for their reservation. So definitely make sure you are at least 15 minutes, I would say, before your time is supposed to start. I would probably say when Galaxy's Edge actually opens, you may want to be there an hour, because I seen people that we had a reservation for 1 o'clock. There was people that had 3 o'clock reservations, and they were trying to get in at 1.
Wait, why at 3? Do they send in 2 groups at a time or something?
They kind of spread them out a little,
Okay.
so that they know like the first group at their time when they leave, then they kind of push them out.
They layer them. Like,
Yeah.
Right, so it's like one group goes, and then they have another group go, and then they like...
They kind of
in
overlay a
between,
little
yeah.
at a time.
Yeah.
So the whole park itself you can see in 4 hours.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I've seen everything except for the cantina, and I could have stayed and seen the cantina because we technically left at 4. We didn't stay until 5, so I could have waited in line in the cantina and seen it. But the cast member that I went with, she has only one leg, and so it's hard for her to walk around sometimes, and so she was getting tired, and it's completely understandable. So I went ahead and left with her. Like honestly, I mean that's. Like, I would not want to put her out. The least that she did was let me come with her and experience all of it. So I was more than happy to do whatever she wanted to do. Like, you know, I was just honored and happy that she chose me, because honestly, like last week, I was not going to Galaxy's Edge. I was staying home. I was going to be there like in June when we had our reservations. I had not planned on doing any of this at all. And she invited me to go, and I was like, yeah, I will go. Like,
So also, it's not going anywhere.
yeah, it's not going.
Not like a pop-up experience.
Yeah,
It's
definitely not
pretty
going anywhere.
It's not gonna go anywhere.
One thing I could say about the area is the marketplace, I think, is a little like they didn't plan it out right. So the marketplace, when you walk in, it's really cool because it looks like one of those old marketplaces like in India or whatever. They have like the little tents that kind of go around. I mean, it looks like in the movie. So they have like,
A bazaar.
yeah, they have like, it's like a bazaar. But they have little bitty stores like in the marketplace. As you're going along, they'll have like little stores. They're very small, so you can only fit like maybe 9 people inside of a store before it's like you can't fit any more people. So it's one of those kind of like grab whatever you can and go. But they only have certain items in those markets. So they only have like stuffed dolls in one little market. And then they have those what are they called? Those little puppet things that they have that are on your shoulder.
The one from Return of the
Can't remember.
Jedi.
From Return of the Jedi, yeah.
Jabba's little pet thing.
Yeah, they have those that they sell in one particular marketplace.
It's like a monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then they
something like
have these little handmade like crafts kind of thing where they have the jewelry box and they have the chess sets that you can buy.
It's like carpenter woodwork.
Yeah.
Carpentry
And then
stuff.
they have that in one little marketplace. So it's like each one has its own little marketplace. So it's not multiple items at that one thing. Salacious Crumb. Thank you.
There you go. That's it.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me read questions. What Star Wars movie should I watch to get updated about Galaxy's Edge?
That would be kind of
Right? Rise of
Force
the Resistance.
Awakens.
Yeah, it's like Force Awakens with the
and Last Jedi.
Last Jedi.
Yeah, because the area that Maz Kanata is from, like her area, that temple, is kind of Black Spire-ish. I know, right? All of them.
No pod racing references, unfortunately.
There is an Easter egg over in Galaxy's Edge that I read about, and she couldn't find it. Maybe it just wasn't working or whatever. But there's drinking fountains in Galaxy's Edge, but at the drinking fountains a certain drinking fountain. If you guys remember that creature from Star Wars, from the trash compactor scene, the eyeball that pops up,
Yeah.
when you're at drinking fountain, it pops up.
It pops up.
Oh hell no!
But I haven't seen it, so
I'm
maybe
sorry,
that's in
I
the
Hey,
am
Gonzo.
not-
maybe that's in the cantina. I don't know.
No, they said it's at a drinking fountain.
Maybe
I
in the
am
marketplace.
not,
I
like,
don't know.
gonna be like getting water and then see that thing. Like
So-
I'll slap someone.
I don't know.
Like, I'm
The
sorry.
bathrooms were kind of cool though when you walk into the bathrooms. So there's 2 different restrooms that they have. One on the like when you first come into Galaxy's Edge, and one like at the end of the marketplace. So I went to the one at the end of the marketplace, and you walk in and there's like tons of stalls. But the coolest thing is they have the where you wash your hands at.
Uh-huh.
It's like it almost looks like a trough,
Oh,
and they have like all the like
faucets.
there. And then they have like all this piping work and everything.
That's the one thing that tripped me out, because in all the Star Wars movies, you never saw a bathroom.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what they look like.
They gotta go somewhere.
I know, right? Gonzo, I'm telling you right now, you're going to have to watch this from the beginning to hear everything that she did at Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. Do they have Beverly to drink? No.
All right, Space
No Beverly to drink. They have blue milk. And they
Oh.
have green milk.
Did you see one of the little Minoc dolls? You know what the Minoc is, right? It's that bat-looking creature that was sucking on the windows.
Yes.
Ah.
They sell those along with the other ones.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they sold the. I think it is called the Ronto. It's like a red-looking creature with
Yeah.
a huge mouth
Yeah.
and like tentacles.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they actually have, like, when you go to the quick service area where they sell the Ronto wraps, they actually have, like, Rontos, like, on skewers
Uh-huh.
and, like, a rotisserie.
Oh, wow.
And they're, like, cooking, like,
Oh, that's cool.
on the outside part.
Like it's like a decoration, right? Or is
Yeah.
it- oh wow.
And then they have this whole, like, heating thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a space, I don't know, it can't
Like a space heat.
looks like the
lamp.
bottom of a rocket ship.
Oh shit.
And it's, like, blasting, like, smoke and everything, and it's cooking the meat. Well, it's, like, on the rotisserie.
Cargo says hi.
Hi.
And then Liz wants to know if you're free for her to visit tomorrow.
Yes, of course.
But yeah. So what else? What else is over there? What else? Like breathe. Think.
I know that they have. I know, right? It's like I
Did you
know.
tell him what Chewbacca did in that area?
Yeah, she.
Yeah, I told him about Chewbacca and the interaction. They do have like a little mini show that they do with Kylo Ren. or he like force chokes this guy. Oh my gosh. It was awesome. And then the
Marcelo enjoyed that
stormtroopers,
one way
obviously,
too much.
the stormtroopers walk around and they're completely immersive, interactive. Um, yeah. Yeah, so your bae walks around, talks to everybody.
Al says hi,
I'm
Marche.
gonna get a restraining order from Disney.
That's funny.
I know. I've calmed down a bit. I'm like, I still can't even believe that I went. Like, it feels like a dream. Like, it feels like a little dream. Like, I cannot believe I just went there. I want to go back already. Like, that's how good it is. I so want to go back again.
Oh.
You guys are going to love it. Oh my God. You guys are going to absolutely love it.
Do you still keep your reservation? I have a reservation for the 19th of June. So, yeah. We're still keeping that one.
Yeah, we're still keeping our reservation for that. I'm keeping my bracelet. I'm keeping my receipts. Yeah, it's... God, it was amazing. Cargo, you're going on her birthday.
Oh, I know, right? Dev's missing out on all of this.
I know. Well, somebody needs to message him and be like, hey, get on.
I know, right?
Yeah, like, I don't know. Do you guys have any other detailed questions about Galaxy's Edge? Like, the floor wasn't any different. They did have stairs that, like, there was a staired area, but they also have a ramp that goes around. I would say, like, walk around every little place because there's something different in every nook and cranny.
Oh, hey, new subscriber. They want to know if we have any merch.
Windows Wielder. Yes, I have merch.
We have merch.
So I have pins. I've got pins, and more pins that I got.
Them up close so they can see.
So let me see. There's the DJ Rex pin, the Black Spire pin, and the Batoops pin. Anything on Saber Building. Okay, so just to let you know, we weren't able to take any pictures or videos. They made us put our phones away. So we couldn't take any pictures or videos, but they did have the lightsabers are inside of, where's my receipt? Doc Ondor's den. So if you go in Doc Ondor's den, you can see the lightsabers. They have the holocrons there. The lightsabers range in price between $100 and $200, and those are for the building lightsabers. The $200 one is Ahsoka Tano's, and that's $199.99. They're the double sabers, and then goes all the way down to $100. So the holocrons are $60, and the holocron has the crystals. Those you can buy in a set. I'm not sure. I want to say they're like $29.99 for the different crystals. Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the pricing and everything because I couldn't take pictures of anything. So all of this is like just remembering off the top of my head. I had to keep saying over and over and over again, like how much the prices were for certain things so I could remember them.
The droids. How much were the droids?
Droids were about $115. So, yes, they were. So, all the sabers are completely operational. The only ones that they sold that were like the cheaper ones were the ones that they sell inside of the launch bay already.
Are you talking about the space trader?
The space trader, yeah. The ones that like pull out and they kind of flip the little plasticky ones.
Oh, okay.
Those ones, yeah. So they had those for sale, but nobody, who wants those? Like everybody has those.
Costumes.
Oh, the costumes. Oh my God, the costumes. So the costumes are so good. Some guy bought the entire Imperial Army costume,
Oh, nice.
and he was walking around and a cast member made him take it off.
Are you serious?
They told him to take it off because he literally looked like people were walking up to him.
So
They have Leia's dress, like her whole dress, and that was like $185. It was amazing, but it was $185. And then, oh my God.
What?
Okay, so they have, oh my God, I can't even think of his name right now.
Luke.
No. No, dark side. Sith.
Darth Maul,
No,
Kylo Ren,
nope.
Palpatine.
Palpatine. They have Palpatine's cape. I think that thing was like $200 and something dollars. Glorious. That cape is glorious. The
His whole
detail
cloak,
on
his
it.
robe.
Oh my god. The details on that cloak. Oh, I wanted it. And I am like, I don't even like him. But yeah, it was gorgeous. And they have more costumes for kids than they do for adults. So like the Rebel Alliance pilot costume.
You're talking about the X-Wing pilot, the orange
Yes.
one, right? Oh, okay.
So cute. And they have the helmets.
Nice.
They're so cute. I'm like, I need to steal a boy just to like put it all on him. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Mia, you're gonna have a great time. It's so amazing.
They won't let you wear the costume.
No, see, he was wearing the full entire costume, so that's the reason why they told him to take some of it off. They had him open the jacket and kind of take off his hat because he had the hat and everything, the whole thing. So they did tell him to like kind of, you know.
There, Liam.
I know, right? I'm gonna. Oh, this is Liam. Yes. Yes. Okay, yeah, I'm taking Liam. So, yeah, it's completely immersive. They have these really cute stained glass windows. They're about that big. Stained glass, and they have one with Queen Amidala and one of Leia, and they're really cute. I want the Leia stained glass window.
Wants to know how a Smuggler's Run.
Smuggler's Run was amazing. I went on it twice.
Talk about Hondo before you talk about the ride.
Okay, well, we talk about it again. I just talked about it earlier. Do you guys want to watch the video like in the beginning? So it was amazing. Hondo is really interactive. It's, you can't really tell that he's animatronic except for the fact that whenever he goes to touch the switchboard, he doesn't completely touch it. He's like this far off of it. So that's the only way you can tell. But other than that, he's completely like it looks like Hondo. Like, yeah, I was in shock.
He's one of my favorite characters in Star Wars.
He's amazing. And then he talks to you on the computer or the screen before you get into the Millennium Falcon and like after.
Oh, wow.
Whenever he tells you your stats, like how good you did.
Oh, hey, Magic News is on. He said he heard
Hi, Nick!
Someone went to Galaxy's Edge. Yeah,
Yes.
somebody went to Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah. The price range of the costumes. Okay, so some of the costumes I seen were like $85, and some of them I seen were like $200-$300. So it just depends on which costumes you want to get. But yeah, they do range in price.
Get to bed, Al. Feel better. Drink a lot of Gatorade. That helped me when I had the flu.
If you guys notice hear me, I literally, Epcot ruined me whenever I went on my trip because the Flower and Garden Festival, all the pollen. So my allergies are like crazy right now. So I feel you. Get better, Al.
So Mia, to answer that question, no, you did not see the 1/1 scale ads because that's inside the Rise of the Resistance
Yes,
ride.
so Ride of the Resistance ride is not completely finished yet. You can see the kind of caves that you're gonna be going into later, but that side is not completely done yet. So we didn't get to ride that or experience it, but we did get to do Smuggler's Run.
That's gonna be, I think, toward the end of this year, like fall.
Yeah, they said in like the next 6 months or something like that is what the cast members there were telling us.
Oh, okay.
So like in the next 6 months, they should have it completely done.
Nice.
But I did get to see the outside, and it does look like they're gonna do a single rider on that one as well.
Oh, nice.
I will tell you they do have a single rider for Millennium Falcon for the Smuggler's Run. So if you want to do single rider, they have single rider, standby, and fast pass. So
it seems like it'd be more of an advantage to do single rider.
yeah, I will tell you though, apparently from the single rider line, there is stairs that you have to go up. So if you're like in a wheelchair or anything like that, don't do a single rider. Don't think you're gonna get past with a single rider. You do have to go and get the fast pass in order to come back and go through like the handicap access for the elevators.
You thought there was no fast passes for the rides?
There is. There's a fast pass. They don't have the kiosks up yet, but it does say standby, fast pass, and single rider. So.
And did it say on both rides?
The other one wasn't lit up yet, but you've seen the little bars. You know how,
like the board says fast pass, all that, and then the digital underneath.
Yeah.
It. Wow, I thought they weren't going to do fast passes.
I didn't think so either, but it was there, and they were telling us, so go to fast pass line, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, I know. That's what we thought too. But whenever they told us to go in the fast pass line, I was like, okay. So they have a fast pass line because we went on it.
So Mia wants to know, are the fast pass stations close to the entrances?
I don't know because we didn't actually. There wasn't a fast pass like kiosk, like usually you have like the
actual machine or whatever.
Yeah, or they get, and then like even the customer was asking us, did you get a paper for like the fast pass things? And we're like, no, because of her leg. And they were like, oh, just come with us, and they took us to the back entrance to the elevator.
Oh, okay.
And that was it. But they were asking us about the fast pass, and then they were telling us that we had to go over to a cast member to get them.
Maybe at that time it was because either the machines aren't up yet, or
because I didn't see any machines,
or maybe the machines are so immersed in the area that you can't tell what they are.
Either that, or maybe they're gonna do it like Walt Disney World, where you can go on the app and do everything, because they're trying to make everything interactive through the app. So like through the app, you can like translate like languages when they talk to you and stuff. And the map is on the app and everything.
Isn't it you're going to be able to like scan the app on things and it translates it for you?
Yeah, and it translates it for you.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's just
But crazy. I'm telling you, like the entire land is like completely 100% immersive. Like I honestly at one point thought I was like on Batu, and I was like in a different place and not in Disneyland at all. You can't hear anything else outside of the park, like outside of that area. Because you can hear the ships flying over and the...
Oh, so like you can't hear the train going by?
Nope.
You can't hear Big Thunder Railroad?
Nope, I was listening for it too. I was like, I'm going to hear the train. Like, the train goes right by there. I'm going to hear the train.
Yeah.
But because you can hear the ships flying over and everything, and then like droids will make, like you'll hear them make announcements and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So you don't hear it. Like you hear, it's like a marketplace with the whole...
Like the noises
There's so
of the
many
marketplace
other noises that it drowns out the outer noise. It's so crazy. Like
so, like once you're there, there's like no Disneyland. It does not exist.
No. No.
That's cool.
Even the cast member, the badges are completely different. Everything. It does not like. The only thing that they did that kind of disconnected me from the fact that I was in Disneyland was when I got my souvenirs in this bag. It was the only thing. If they would have had bags that said like Batu or Batu Marketplace or something like that, I would have literally just been like,
maybe they will.
I'm somewhere else.
It opens.
Maybe. I mean, that's a thought. Like they could do that.
Yeah.
But honestly, like that's the only time I ever felt like I was not in Disneyland. I was somewhere else.
Nice.
Because the trash cans are even different. The cast members all wear different costumes. Like costuming is completely different. And even up to like the stuff that they use to like sweep up the floor and stuff, they're completely different.
Yeah, they need to do new bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did plan every detail very well. It was completely 100% immersive. I would say if you have a chance to go, definitely go. Like, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I can't even stop thinking about it. Like, I want to go back already, and I just got back. The themed Coke and water bottles, they didn't even have yet. So, I didn't get to see them. They did not have them out yet. So they're probably not going to have them available until the day it actually opens. And because this was a preview, they kind of wanted to let people kind of experience it and see things like, and I think the only thing that I seen that was kind of like, it's not finished yet or something is there was some like painter's tape above in Smuggler's Run, like in the cargo like
Yeah.
bay, it was like there was a little bit of painter's tape around like a little fixture or whatever, because I guess they were letting it dry or something. I don't know that. And then the Smuggler's Run, the ride itself, has different outcomes depending on how you fly the plane, how you know, like work the controls, all that stuff. So it can change, you know. And there was a point where our pilot had crashed into the back of the cargo that we were supposed to capture, and it glitched. Like the screen, you've seen the screen kind of glitch a little, but it was because it had to change over to the new outcome. So I think after a while it'll start like.
Well, they gather data and
Yeah.
all that, so.
And it is dependent on how you're flying the plane or flying the ship, is dependent on how the outcome is. So if you're going to ride Smuggler's Run, I will tell you, it is completely immersive. What you do has an outcome. So if you're the pilot, be a pilot. Steer the freaking ship. Like, don't just sit there thinking that it's going to fly it for you. It won't. It will crash into things. It will, you know. So yeah, you have to definitely fly the plane.
So it's meant
if
to,
you're a
it's meant
gunner,
to be interactive.
yeah, it's meant to be interactive. So if you don't use those controls, we're not going anywhere. And you need to fly there, and you need to get us to where we need to go, and we need to catch the cargo. So if the engineers aren't, you know, harpooning the luggage and the cargo and fixing the plane, it's gonna break, and we're not gonna get to our mission. And if the gunners don't shoot down the enemies, we're gonna blow up. So everybody has their part to do. Hi, Maria.
Hey, Maria.
Hi, Megan.
Huh?
Nope. Everybody has their part.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody
But
has
it's
their
only
part.
6 people per cockpit.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
only
a
6
real
people.
video game.
I don't like it.
Yeah, so it is really cool. How is Disney World? Disney World was awesome, except for the fact that I got really bad allergies. So yeah, it made my face break out. It made my sinuses like,
Fantasy.
yep. So, but other than that, it was absolutely great. I had a blast. I had a great time. Me and Kelly hung out the first 2 days. Me and my friend Toya hung out the last 3 days. We had an amazing time.
Oh,
yes, it was hot as heck.
Oh.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it
Yep.
shakes?
Yep. So when you crash, the thing was like I was sitting in the chair, like, because I was in the back of the engineer, and I was pushing a button, and she crashed in the back. I didn't even see it because I was busy pushing the buttons
Yeah.
and fixing what she was doing because she kept messing up. And then it like hit the back of the thing, and I was like, whoa.
Oh, Marvel Snow is about too hot.
No, Batu is not hot. Batu is surprisingly the same temperature as everything else.
Oh, so like with as many people that was in it, it wasn't like hot or anything.
To be honest with you, the way that they did it, and I'm so glad that they did it this way, is once you get past the initial entrance into the area, like that part is crowded. Like you're literally like everybody's crowded around. But once you go out of that area and it kind of opens up, then once everybody's kind of walking around and doing their thing, there's not, like, you can see the ground in front of you. Like, there was no line for me to go get a picture in front of the Millennium Falcon. There was no line for me to go get a picture in front of the X-Wing. So...
Right, Mar? Whiplash on the Millennium Falcon.
And the Smuggler's Run was only a 20-minute wait in line to go on Smuggler's Run. So...
Oh, so wait, that's another question. How long was the ride?
The ride wasn't 30 minutes like everybody was saying.
No. Rise of the Resistance.
Oh, Rise of the Resistance is supposed to be 30 minutes. Okay, so the Smuggler's Run, I would say from start to finish for the actual, like, when you're inside the cockpit.
So, well, actually, say from staging area to the time you get in and the time you leave.
From staging area to the time you leave, I would say about 12 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. So it's like maybe like what, 6-7 minutes for the ride?
Yeah.
Or
yeah. And the staging area, that kind of gets you in and out because they need to get other people
Yeah.
in. So, yeah, it wasn't that long at all.
That's cool.
It was worth, to me, it was worth the wait. Like, I was fine waiting the 25 minutes to go on the ride, and going on the ride and only having it be like that short of a ride. It was completely worth it.
Oh, wow.
You know, it's like waiting a long time in line to go on the Radiator Springs Racers.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a fast ride and it goes pretty fast.
Yeah.
But it's worth the wait, you know?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's completely worth the wait.
Popcorn buckets. Do they have popcorn?
They didn't have any popcorn buckets available, but they do have a popcorn station.
So they are going to have popcorn buckets.
Yeah, and the popcorn is purple.
You didn't buy popcorn?
I didn't buy popcorn. I should have.
You should have bought popcorn.
I know, I should have bought popcorn. But it's purple. It's purple popcorn.
Is
And
it-
it's in these big, huge bat containers.
Oh my
Like
God.
in the booth. They have a separate, it's not even a popcorn cart. It's like its own marketplace.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's really cool.
I wonder if it's flavored or is it just like
I
candy?
think it's probably flavored. I don't know. They have these one cool things that I did see that are candies,
Yeah.
but they're in these little tube vials.
Oh.
It's supposed to be like food on the go kind of
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
That you hook them onto your belt, but they come in a package of like 4,
Oh, that's cool.
and it's like different candies, and you hook them onto your lightsaber belt, and then you can kind of like eat them, and then
Because okay, so the belt, I know it has the clip.
Yeah.
But doesn't it have like a couple things of pouches on it too, or is it?
that's the Jedi one. So the Sith belt is just a black belt, and it has like the little symbol on the front of it,
Yeah.
and then it has the hilt, the clip for the hilt.
Oh.
So the Jedi one is brown kind of leather, and it has little pocket pouches,
Oh, okay.
and then the area for your lightsaber. So they make them distinctively different so that you know which one you're getting. Yeah. And then First Order has their own shop. It looks like I don't want to say what it looks like.
What does it look like?
It's like, I don't know. It's just really bad when you go in the First Order area. It's like there's flags all over the place. It looks like something out of like a Hitler movie. Like there's just flags everywhere. And then it's like, then you go in there, it's like their own store, and they're like, buy the patches, buy the pins, buy the like, and it's just like everything's like First Order on it.
So wait, so you went into the First Order shop?
Yeah.
So did the First Order people kind of act real straight and direct with you, like, you know, buy this, buy that, or whatever, or no?
No, they were different. They were in their like First Order like
The
kind
uniforms,
of
yeah.
uniforms, but and then they would ask you like, who are you buying this for? Like,
Is it for the Resistance?
yeah, they're like, who are you buying this for? It's for a young kid. Okay.
So they're interrogating
Yeah,
you.
they interrogate you when you would go to buy the stuff.
Oh, that's so cool. That's
You're just
funny.
like, I'm buying it for a friend. Like, leave me alone. Like,
Yeah,
why are you
but-
asking me so many questions?
I want to know what friend are you buying
Yeah,
it
what
for?
friend are you buying it for? Yeah. And then it's funny because the Resistance is completely different. They're like extremely friendly. They're like, hey everybody, like, you know, and they come up to you and they ask you like if you've joined the Resistance yet and that kind of thing. But they're like really friendly and like kind and stuff. And then the marketplace people are they're really like friendly and kind and stuff. But it's funny because if you have anything Disney related, they'll question you on it because they've never seen it before. So like Mickey ears, they've never seen before because you're on Batu. You're not at Disneyland. So they're like, what are these? What are those things on your head?
How does that
Those are
feel?
weird looking ears. They kind of escort you out of the park. So,
Wait,
or
like
out of that area.
Oh, so they
So
just out
after
of
the
area.
time is up, the stormtroopers come along and they're like, okay, everybody, like, out.
Oh, okay, so just that area, but you can go back into Disneyland or whatever.
Yeah, you can go into Disneyland. It's just they escort you out of that area to let the next group in. So, and it makes the way that they do it, the turnaround, it makes it so that it's not so crowded.
Yes, welcome.
You're able
Alejandro.
to see everything, and it's not like a huge line of like a sea of people and 3 hours wait. Because that's what a lot of people were worried about, was that you were gonna have a 2 to 3 hour wait just to go on Smuggler's Run, and you'd waste all your time in line. It's not like that. The way
Yes.
that they do it, it's like, and because you have your wristbands, they mark it. So once you've ridden, Once you've rode Smuggler's Run, you can't ride it again. So they mark it, and then you can't ride it again. To give everybody else the opportunity to ride it. So, but I rode it twice.
I don't know. It sounds like it's gonna be bad once they finally open it without
to everybody. Yeah, once they open it to everyone, it's gonna be mayhem. But by that time, they may have like where it's not a reservation like this, but maybe it's like a fast pass. So you have a fast pass to go into Galaxy's Edge during that time. Because after that time, they wouldn't really need fast passes for Smuggler's Run because literally the longest wait would be 25 minutes if everybody kind of like funneled in there. It's not that long of a wait. You know? The Cantina was the longest wait, and that was like an hour long.
Well, because they want to go in for the Cantina for the simple fact that the Cantina, John Williams created original music for it.
Yeah, they did. And you can hear it coming. Like if you walk past the Cantina, you can hear the music. But if you're standing inside of the Cantina area to order a drink, you can stay there as long as you want. If you have a seat or a booth, they give you a time limit. So you're only supposed to be there for a certain amount of time. And then they want people to move out so that other people can. So you can't just sit in there and lounge all day long and sit there and... You know, if you're seated, they give you a time limit, and you have to like leave after that certain time. So they kind of just want people in and out, in and out, in and out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those who are late, and Alejandro, he's a new person.
Hi, Alejandro. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah. From what she was saying earlier, the Cantina is a 2-drink maximum.
Yes. So they don't want you drunk all around the parks, because obviously after you're done with Galaxy's Edge, you are going to be going into the rest of the park, and they don't want people like fall down drunk, you know, in the parks. So they say a 2-drink maximum per person, and then once you have those 2 drinks, they cut you off, and they're like, no more.
That'd be funny, like after you 2 drinks and then you ask for a third one, they tell you they don't serve your kind here.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
And
the thing is, they probably would do stuff like that because, I mean, like I said, that everything is completely immersive. Like, it was funny because I asked the restaurant if they served batu meat or the tauntaun meat, and they were like, no. They're like... We have a woman that sells like baby tauntauns that you can adopt, and we don't want to upset her because she gets really mad if you mess with the tauntaun. So we don't sell tauntaun meat because she would get on us. So we want to keep, you know, friends with her. So they're like, we don't do that. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. It's like fully interactive. It's funny. Oh, I liked it. Yeah. And it's like they have an answer for everything. Like, I don't understand. Like, I was trying to catch people off, you know, whenever I'd ask them a question. Well. So yeah, they were trained very, very well.
So say you could have gone up to the lady that had the tauntauns, you can ask her, so do they really smell bad on the inside?
She'd probably get mad at you.
They probably would get mad, yeah.
But yeah, like everything is with credits. So when they tell you like the price of something, so they'll say it's $9 what they say it's 9 credits. Yeah. 9.99 credits or something like that. So literally like $9.99, but it's 9.99 credits.
Did you tell them that you can buy credits there?
Oh yeah, you can buy credits there. So they have a credit that you can buy. It's 7 credits, and it's like a gold brick, and it's like this. Yeah, it's like that, and it's $85, but it's gold.
So
and it says 7 credits on it.
The thing that would be cool about Galaxy's Edge is if, like, you know how before they had Disney dollars, if they sold credits for Galaxy's Edge, so you just walk around just buying credit, you know, paying for stuff.
Yeah, and the cool thing that they interact with the Smuggler's Run and the stores is that they have like, when you do the Smuggler's Run, obviously you're doing it for money, like you're trying to become a smuggler, so obviously you need to earn an amount. So the better you do, the more credits you earn. And, you know, if you do a bad job, obviously you don't, like, earn a lot of credits. So it's basically like the first time I did it, I had 15,000 credits. And the second time I did it, I only had 10,000 credits because the lady didn't know how to drive. But yeah, like, and then I mean, obviously it doesn't exchange to anything, but you know, it's like a scorekeeper for like kind of like whenever you do the
So wait, okay, here's a question. So when you did it
Buzz
twice,
Lightyear Space Rangers, the space.
oh, okay, I was gonna say,
Yeah, you have the credits at the end, like it tells you how many points you get.
right.
So it's kind of like that.
No, but I was saying, like, you know how you went in the first time and
Yeah.
then you went in the second time?
Yeah.
Does the system remember who you are specifically, or is it just...
No, but it was kind of cool because whenever I went in, I did it the second time, and Hondo was like, "Hey, I see some of you have come back for more." Like, and I was like, "Ah."
That's funny.
That was kind of cool.
Mar wanted to know if it's gold or gold plated.
I don't know. I didn't actually look on the back. I didn't bring my glasses in, so I couldn't read like the fine print, but
I think it probably like painted that
maybe
color.
gold plated. But for $85, it better be gold something. It's I mean, $85 is a lot of money.
That is.
So yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna spend that much money, I'm just gonna go buy a droid, spend $20 more and go get a droid.
I'd want the lightsabers.
Yeah, the lightsabers were really cool. The way that they had them set up, it was like a jewelry store. So they had like a glass case, and they had all of the lightsabers in a glass case, and then they had the prices on them. And like I said, everything is credits. So it's 100 credits for a lightsaber, 105 credits, 150 credits. So yeah, everything's on credits. Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, and then one thing Toya said that about the Ronto wraps, or the area where we bought the Ronto wraps. The one thing that they could have done is did the smellitizer, because you know how like on Main Street they have the smellitizer, so you could smell like the waffle cones from like Gibson Girl and all that.
Yeah,
she was saying that they should have done a smellitizer for like that area, so it smells like barbecue. So that you can smell like barbecue meat or something like that.
Right.
But you can't smell anything. But it's like you have the Rontos like on a rotisserie.
Well, maybe it's something that they are planning. It's just what probably wasn't ready then.
Probably.
But yeah, dang.
Yeah, it was awesome. So does anybody have any more questions?
Right.
Like, I hope I answered everybody's questions. Like, I could draw a map. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I did draw this
No,
of her going into Galaxy's Edge. This is the artist's rendition of her walking toward the Millennium Falcon.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, what?
That is the worst picture ever.
I never said I knew how to draw at all. Period.
It's like a stick figure with boobs. What is that?
Well, no, I think Mar or Vicky.
And what's this? That's not the Millennium Falcon.
It's the aluminum Falcon. No, one of them commented that I have these up on your shoulders.
Yeah, they are. Because they're above my shoulders. They're not here. They're like way up here.
Hey,
They look like
they
look like flotation devices.
I know. That's my replica. This is my replica of Galaxy's Edge.
Oh my god.
See, that's why when I go, I'm gonna wear my T-shirt. This is what the hell's an aluminum Falcon. How much you gonna bet? I'm gonna have people question me on that shirt.
And it was crazy because they did strictly make sure that we had no pictures, no video photography. We had to put our phones like sealed in a bag whenever we went in there. And somebody actually opened their bag and took their phone out and was like taking videos of the Millennium Falcon and like taking photos of it. And a cast member pulled them aside and took them in the back and like probably kicked them out. You can assign a word, a color to your Galaxy's Edge experience. Which would you choose? A word and a color. Okay, so a word. I would just say amazing. And the color would probably be like gray. I picked the color gray because you see a lot of gray there, like a lot of gray in the rocks and everything. And
I'll share wants to know how your vacation was, and then
it was amazing. I took lots of videos, so I'll be posting the videos soon.
Oh, and Mars says you can throw those over your shoulder
Like
like a
God
continental
knows how to
soldier.
do your hang low. So yeah,
Marby.
this is funny. It's like void if removed.
Well, you can void it now. Splendiferous.
Splendiferous. It was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Frabjoyous.
Frabjoyous.
Yep. Fabulous and joyful at the same time.
Frab.
It's a real word.
Frabjoyous.
It's a real word.
It was amazing, and that's what it was.
Hey, Eric.
Hi, Eric. You missed all the details. You're gonna have to watch this video back.
Yeah.
No. Don't I already have? Oh no, I have Capital One. What's Credit One?
Another off.
Another off-brand? Yeah, no. Yeah, definitely rewatch it, Eric, because...
Oh, that's your.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. So, I'm going to put up some pins for sale, because I have some pins, and the tokens. So, I'll be putting those up. So, I don't know if you guys are interested, but... Where are you going to put them up for sale on?
On eBay.
On eBay. So
Because there's nothing on eBay yet for these, so.
Yeah, so wait for them on eBay.
Nikki, this is your tongue tied. How's Dev gonna be?
Oh, I know, right? He's gonna be amazed. Honestly, like it was amazing.
Like, I'm surprised that he hasn't even like remotely have been on here to like pop in, say hi. He's probably working.
Yeah, because I know he's been working late hour, like till 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, no, though he would be off by now.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but yeah, it was amazing. I'm still like reeling from it. I'm in shock. So can't believe I actually went on the Millennium Falcon, not once but twice.
Take a picture with
And
you.
how did you get video? And how did you get to go on twice whenever they mark?
She didn't get video.
I didn't get video. I couldn't take any pictures or video.
Yeah, no pictures, no
Yeah.
video.
You said I have video. I'm
No,
gonna
I
look
said-
later.
Oh no, of my vacation when I went to Walt
Oh.
Disney World.
I misunderstood.
Yeah.
No, she has pictures that the photo people over there
How
took.
did you get to go on it twice?
Because my friend Toya, she has a disability pass. So they took us through the back entrance to ride it like real quick, and then once we got out of the line, because the guy never marked our wristbands whenever he took us to the back. So then whenever we came out of the ride after it was over, we seen that the line was really short, like there was hardly any line to go on again. And so we were like, oh, let's go again, and then they marked our wristband.
Oh.
So that's how I got
So
to go
Eric
twice.
wants to know.
Did Galaxy's Edge live up to all the hype?
That and more?
Yes and no. Like, I thought there would be more to it. But like, I mean, there's a lot of shopping. So like, if you want to shop, there's a lot of shops. But other than that, there's not that much to do besides the cantina and Smuggler's Run
But
and taking photos.
But the whole land can be done in 4 hours.
Oh yeah, easily.
Even when Rise of the Resistance is open, it can be done in 4 hours.
Yeah.
Did you read what more put?
What? Go back and watch the beginning, Eric. Nikki was on Hyperspace High. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, she was all over the place.
It's like hyperventilating, pretty much.
Yeah. I was waiting for her to like just full on fall to the floor, pass out. Yeah.
I was.
I can't believe you went without him.
Well, it was just one person.
They're only allowed one guest.
Yeah.
So she brought me.
You know, I don't know, Eric, because the way I think that's gonna be moving, it's gonna be like the
I
the
the
things are
most
gonna
I
be
waited was
constant.
20 minutes.
No, he's talking about Rise of the Resistance.
Oh, Rise of the Resistance.
Because I think what it is, it's gonna kind of be like Epcot, Spaceship Earth, how the cars or whatever are
Uh-huh.
constantly moving. So with Rise of the Resistance, they're probably gonna be like constantly moving in groups. So they're always gonna be like moving no matter what. None's gonna stop or
I
anything
think
like
so.
that. So yeah, that's my theory. But I can't believe I so called the wristband thing. I called that like a month ago.
Yeah.
Like,
Why did I put this back on? Because I want to go back. Because I want to go back already.
Yep.
All right. So I hope I answered all the questions for you guys. If you have a chance to go to Galaxy's Edge, definitely go. Whether you do it here at Disneyland or if you do it at Walt Disney World. But yeah, like Flights of Passage still has like a 2 or 3 hour wait for their line. But I think the way that they're doing it with these wristband things, it worked out great. I don't know how long they're gonna keep this up. I really honestly think they should consider keeping this up the entire time because this made it to where the lines weren't super long. It wasn't super crowded. There wasn't a gazillion people in there, and you couldn't like get the full experience pretty much. So I really hope that they continue with these wristbands because it made the experience so much nicer and you were able to kind of experience everything. Yeah, it definitely made it bearable. We didn't have tons of like the long waits. Like I said, the longest I waited for Smuggler's Run was 20 minutes. So it wasn't that long at all. And we had an absolute blast. Got to see everything. I mean, if they opened it up to everybody, wait, if anyone sees Eric, please tell him I miss him. Eric's right there. Say hi, Eric. Eric, say hi to Gonzo. Why am I relaying messages? So yeah, it definitely made it bearable and made it like more immersive and it wasn't super crowded. And I liked it because it wasn't a long wait for the food even. I think I waited 10 minutes for the food.
That's not bad.
For the food line.
But that was for quick service, right?
Yeah, and I definitely think that they should open up more food booths or snack booths, I guess, because just having those Ronto wraps is like that's one food item. That's it. That's all the only choice you have, and then what's in the restaurant. And not everybody wants to go inside the restaurant and eat. You know?
Yeah, true.
So maybe everybody just wants to kind of grab something quick and go. And that's what I wanted to do, so.
Unless there's like an experience in the restaurant, the sit down one.
I don't know.
But I mean, I noticed too, like there's not that many food choices in all
There's
of
not.
Galaxy's Edge.
There's not. There's literally a total of 7. And then the popcorn. So. When is the Resistance supposed to open in Walt Disney World? August?
No, that's
I thought it was August for Walt Disney World.
Are you talking about Galaxy's Edge
Yeah.
or Rise of the Resistance?
For Galaxy's Edge. Well,
What about Rise of the Resistance?
It opens the same time Galaxy's Edge opens.
Oh, for them?
Yeah. So it's August. I would think it's August. From what I heard, it was August. So I don't know. I could be wrong. But
I don't know. I know nothing of it. So
yeah, I just know it's it's definitely worth going.
yeah. See, I kind of figured the Rise of the Resistance wasn't going to open in August. I think theirs is slated for October. I think ours is slated for the same.
Oh, Rise of the Resistance. Sorry, I'm thinking Smuggler's Run. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, October. I think is what I heard.
It must be hard to smuggle in.
Large choice of food. I know, right? The traders are not that great, apparently.
It's gonna open. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So I Galadron.
Yeah. There you
I
go.
don't know what Galadron is, but
Sure.
I was a Galadron.
You seem like you're coming down off your high.
I am. You know, like after you like have like an amazing day, then it's just like you're really tired. You just want to go sleep.
Yeah.
That's how I am right now. I'm gonna dream about Millennium Falcons in my sleep.
Oh god. She's gonna count Millennium Falcons in your sleep.
One Millennium Falcon, 2 Millennium Falcons, 3.
No.
Oh my gosh, I'm still in shock. I can't believe I went. I can't believe I actually went. Like I keep looking at these receipts like, yes, I went today. Like today I went. I had blue milk, people. I had blue milk today.
Oh, I did that at 6 years old. That was weird.
Mars says, poof, Nikki's deflated.
Blue and pink.
Yeah, my bubble
and
just popped.
yellow and
Hey, but you know what? You experienced something.
Holy smokes.
But you experienced something like firsthand, first before anybody else.
Yeah.
I know, right? She's losing
I'm
it.
losing it. Huh, I'm losing it. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I'm done.
Right?
So yeah, I hope I answered everybody's questions. I could draw a map, but I don't know what good that would do.
Unless you guys want my awesome artist
No,
rendition
nobody wants your awesome rendition of anything.
of her walking into Galaxy's Edge.
You're weird.
What? I thought that was a pretty good drawing. You already looked at that.
No, I know. I thought it was like there was a blank paper on the back.
No. There's this one. This
Okay.
is blank in the back. There you
I'm
go.
gonna draw you a quick map, real quick.
Mine's better, by the way.
Whatever.
Just saying. Sing a song, Nikki.
Do.
Eric, that stick figure has boobs. Well, if you looked at it, Eric, they look like it's on her shoulders. Just saying. Right there? Oh my gosh. You're right there.
Yeah. Drawing a map. Hold on. Shh.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So. Okay. I know it looks really weird. Okay. So. Okay. So this is the front entrance. So when you walk in here, you've got the first order area here. The first order gift shop is here. You've got the cantina is here. Millennium Falcon is here. Blue Milk is here. And then this is the marketplace with all the little shops. Restroom. And then this is the lane for the resistance area. So then you'll see like the X-Wing and the other ships. And then like a gift shop area. And then the Rise of the Resistance, right, is going to be over there. So it's just a small diagram. Oh, wait. And then... the restaurant is here on the backside. And the Ronto wraps are here. And then... Wait.
You can't silence the shoulder pads, people, Cheryl. We will be heard, and our shoulder pads will be seen.
Okay. So, restaurant is here. The Ronto wraps are here. Lightsabers are here. And then you go down the stairs, and then that's where you build the droids. So, that's kind of like a small little description of where everything is. It looks really horrible right here. I am really bad at drawing. I could draw a better one, but I don't want to take all that time. So anyways, you guys kind of get the gist of it. So take a screenshot, flip it around. That's exactly what it is. Class is over, people. So I'm going to go put all my receipts away. And my pins. And my tokens. And I'm going to go have nice little dreams about Millennium Falcons. Hi, Caligo.
It just got here. What happened? You'll have to start from the
talked
beginning.
about everything in Galaxy's Edge. So watch it from the beginning because we're going to get ready to leave right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Watch the whole thing. I talk about the Millennium Falcon. I talk about all of it. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this surprise live stream. We always have our Thursday night live stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time. But I wanted to surprise you guys with this. I was really excited about going to Galaxy's Edge today, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys, hope I answered any questions that you guys may have had. Yeah, Mar, I'm sorry. Like, now I'm, like, drained. Like, literally, I'm so tired and I want to go to bed. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and tune in. And don't forget, it's a nice day out there.
Go out and enjoy it.